Do you have a theme song?
You need us to write you one.
You should have one that plays when you like come in, like read her podcast, listen to it right now. I don't know, and then you play it at the end, like thank you for listening to the podcast of Reese.
The sound of the music.
Greetings everyone, welcome to the next episode of Creative Chats. Here we have the band REDRO. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Ruby and I'm the singer of REDRO.
I am Andy and I'm the guitarist, the string player of REDRO.
I'm Cassius and I'm the piano, bass and producer of REDRO. That's it. That's pretty much it.
That is the group.
Greetings. Well, This is brilliant. So of course you guys have just released some new music. You're quite fresh into the world. But some of you who've been watching Creative Chats before will know that you might recognize some of these people from a different Creative Chat, as many of these people, in fact all of them, were also in the band The Artificial.
Yeah.
If anyone knows that band at the moment, why did you choose to make this project and what makes it different to what you've done before?
I guess it's a different genre of music is what we're trying. And also the spark for this group came from a module we were doing at university.
Same as The Artificial, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just got taken away from the people we were with and we just made our own little group.
Yeah, I asked to join. Please. They were doing like a gorillas thing, and then I was like, "Oh, can I join?"
No, it's good to have Andy because he can play the guitar.
Bring the good looks.
Yeah, he brings all the good looks.
Yeah. Is Andy like the front man, the poster boy for the band?
Might as well.
If you follow the Insta, you'll see that he's everywhere. He's just constantly.
Yeah, he is.
He brings in all the likes, all the followers.
Yeah, that's all I do really. Don't really do much else.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about your first song, because it was released, I want to say, a couple weeks ago now.
About 2 weeks now.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Tell us about that one, because I thought it was a great song and I had a really good video for it as well. So yeah, tell us about the song.
So the song was kind of the story behind the song was I went and got a massage. If you want, let's start the story of the song. I went and got a massage because I wanted a massage, and this and I got really emotional, like because I was delicate, and so I wrote all these chords which are really nice, and I sent them over to Ruby, and Ruby wrote some lyrics, and then it kind of just wallowed for ages and didn't really do anything. And we just sat there, and then we came back to it, and we actually once Andy was in, and we kind of sat down and kind of wrote all the parts out, and then it kind of went away for a few months, and then I produced it, and here we are.
Yes, hello, welcome.
It was released. It was quite a spontaneous release as well.
DDRR.
Yeah, DDRR.
I see. Does the DDRR stand for anything, or is that just kind of?
Yeah, it does.
What does it stand for?
We're not going to tell you.
We're not going to tell
you. Whoa. Okay.
We could keep it a secret. Should we keep it a secret?
No, because when we're big and successful, people on Wikipedia will make it right.
Is it like?
Oh yeah.
Is it an abbreviation?
I'm joking.
Is it an abbreviation of like the lyrics that I just apparently completely missed when I was listening to the track?
No. Lyrics. It's kind of a bit separate. It started off as like a working title, which we just like. We have weird working titles for all our songs before we actually name them.
Quasi.
Don't Quasi. Yeah, you'll hear Quasi soon on the new EP.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
So
we'll talk about that in a bit, maybe.
We'll talk about that in a bit. But no, the what was I saying?
DDRL,
What was I
what
saying?
it stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went and got this massage, and they put me in this pen, not a pen, makes me sound like a sheep. They put me in this room after the massage, and it was it had a really weird name. It was called the Deep Relaxation Room. I thought that's a really cool name, and it kind of fit the actual final vibe of the song. And we would have changed it, I think, to fit the lyrics, but in the end, it all just kind of worked. So there's no need.
I do. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it is very, very deep and relaxating. So fits the
Thank
song.
you.
Cheers,
Fits the
Reese.
song. This sounds like a life-changing massage from the sounds of it.
You know what, Reese? It was. It was.
God,
I'm not gonna get.
I'll have to
Go
try
on.
this out sometime. Sounds
Yeah,
incredible.
maybe you'll write a song similar to it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Amazing. So, um, yeah. So, who produced? I wanted to also talk about the video that you did for that song and the sort of idea and sort of execution behind it. So, what yeah, what how was that made? Was it just sort of a DIY thing that you guys did, or did you get someone else to come and film it for you?
So the podcast won't have met Alex when we did the artificial, but he was the
Oh, he wasn't
bassist in that group, wasn't he?
there.
He was. Where was he at the time? In London? Was he back home? He was. Was he
Yeah, I
with?
think he'd gone home. I think.
But obviously his course, his degree is photography and film.
Okay, yeah.
So he wanted to do it for us anyway, didn't he? Like he had a few ideas or something.
He was messing around with Photoshop and like found all these trippy ideas, and then heard the song, and he's like, "We should make a music video." And then Sarah, who lives with him, is an actor, and he was like, "You're gonna be in it," and we were all just like, "Okay." And then the next week, we followed Alex around and watched
Yeah, we
Sarah.
didn't do anything.
No.
Yeah, we
just
just
walked
followed him around.
behind him.
We left his camera just sitting on a bench, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we wanted to be carrying all the equipment, and we just were not very good at it.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's really heavy.
Yeah, the whole music video was him like we can't really take other than the fact he wouldn't have a music video without us. So
Yeah,
but
that's true.
otherwise
Visually,
it's all his idea and stuff.
Visually we had zero input.
Yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
credit to Sarah as
And
well.
yeah, creds to Sarah for actually acting and
We made
pretending
it.
she was on LSD.
Yeah, so the theme is like she takes like a tab and then she's just listening to the song and walking through Falmouth and stuff. And we had to do weird stuff like we had to do like snow angels but in the sand. In Gilly, and there were all these people just like looking at her and stuff, like some weirdo. Because we were all stood up on like the sidewalk part, so she just was on her own doing it. So it looked genuinely like she's just tripping out or something.
Being weird.
That must have been fun to film.
"Yeah,
It was a good day.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. Are we going to see some more music videos coming? Or are you just sort of thinking, lead single, this one's going to have the video?
That's a good point.
I think Alex has a few ideas. I think he's probably messaged all of us out saying like he wants to carry on doing stuff. And I think he wants to work with us on some projects of his own as well, which are in the firing line. Which
very nice.
Could be interesting. You'll see promoted soon, maybe.
Very nice.
Yeah,
it sounds like a busy time for you fellas.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, which is good because
cool, yeah. So from the singles to, of course, what you mentioned earlier, the EP. When is the EP coming out? I think you've released this, but I've completely forgotten. So remind us and the viewers when the.
I don't think we have.
Oh,
yeah, we only just decided on a date, didn't we? Well,
I think I messaged Andy last night being like, We should organise a date for the EP. But no, I don't think we've decided yet. But I was thinking May time. Should we talk about it now? I was thinking May time, guys.
Yeah, shall we decide now with Reese can be our
Third
we wanted
party.
to kind of coincide with the module deadline as well, I think.
Mm.
But if it's not ready for then it won't be. So we won't.
It's not. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Are you fair away through it, or is it still sort of like it's still got a lot to do?
Production wise, I think we still got a bit to go, but I think we've got a good few songs which we can fit on that EP. I think it's just a way of getting them to as good as they can be. But I like them all, which is great. so you should like them all.
Yeah, no, they're made from the heart.
Yeah.
I do believe Cass has a good music taste, so I'll take his word for it.
Reese, stop it.
He
Stop
does.
it. This is a nice
They're
little
all right.
podcast.
Yeah, we're trying to kind of perfect them, aren't we?
Yeah, I feel like there's a big jump from the DDR re-release, but yeah, okay. Well, we've got
Did you not need to say that then?
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna do now.
No, it's not that it doesn't matter that much.
It's no. I think we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're planning on revamping DDRR for this EP, so you will hear a new version. You will hear a new version of this is breaking news, Reece. So you will hear a new version of DDRR on the EP.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I know. Well,
that's going to be the title of this video, just breaking news featuring
breaking news.
REDRO. Brilliant.
Yeah. So you'll hear a new version of that, and then a few others which we have ready. I'm looking at them now. So, yeah.
Should be about a four track EP, is it? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think so. About 4.
Nice.
And then Reese gave us that really good idea of maybe we could put a music video on it, guys. Good idea, Reese.
Cheers, Reese.
My ideas don't come from free. I'm expecting a check after this. So
yeah, sure. 12%.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to hear the EP, definitely.
Thank you.
And if anyone's listening right now, where can they find you?
REDRO the band. On Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's our name everywhere, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it is. Like you'll find it if you go REDRO and the band.
Yeah.
Ruby is our social media manager, so I immediately look to her for anything social media related.
REDRO the band.
Do you, Ruby? Do you do a lot of the sort of like artwork and stuff like that? That's on your social media.
No, Kaz actually designed the logo and made them in all different kind of colours. And then when we were doing the music video, Alex took some photos and then edited them and sent them all to us. We were like, thanks, Alex. We'll post all of these because none of us are capable of Photoshop whatsoever.
We're taking photos.
Because Alex
for
is
reference.
so bored right now. He's just like, here you go, I did this. And you're like, thanks. I'll take it.
It's quite useful, actually.
I edited the logo on Pages, so yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
Pages.
No, having someone like Alex about is quite useful because you just normally you'd have to pay for it or get someone else to do it that you don't know. But I mean, Cass and Ruby and people have known him for so well.
I lived with him last year and this year.
So it's like he's part of the REDRO concept.
He is, yeah.
He's part of it. That's really cool. So is he like the 4th member of the band then?
Yeah,
you could say that. Yeah, I think so. I think the long-term plan is to eventually take REDRO live. Breaking news again, Reese.
Breaking news. Reese, you're gonna have so many title headlines.
Wow. Someone should be writing this down. We so hopefully, and because Alex plays bass very well, it'll be good to get him on to fill in all the parts.
Yeah, because we have like 3 guitars and like
Yeah,
4 pianos
stupid
and all our
amount.
songs.
Too
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, I find writing when you're writing sort of mainly on your computer and your DAW and stuff like that, you write tons of you add tons and tons of layers and crazy things like that, and then it gets to the point where you go to play it live and you're like, how on earth am I going to do this?
Yeah, I think luckily we haven't taken it live yet, so we haven't had that issue.
Yeah,
But I think playing some of the new stuff we have will be quite difficult unless we have like 13 people on stage.
Probably won't be able to take it live for ages anyway, will we?
yeah.
Thanks to Corona.
Ugh,
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
it's disgusting, isn't it?
How are you, Reese? How's your band?
How's my band?
Reese heard and the Jasons.
Reese Heard and Jason.
It's been all right. I mean, my music-wise, I've been writing some stuff, as unsurprisingly. Yeah.
I
By the
saw
time
you share your pre-release in the group chat.
Oh
Was
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, a bunch of stuff like that. It's been good. In terms of the band, because of course we've not had any shows to play, we've not actually really discussed or rehearsed in a while. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. The second we're able to get back in a room and actually rehearse and do stuff like that, it'll be amazing. And I'm sure it'll be the same for you guys as well.
Yeah. It used to be so annoying because of the like max amount of people in the recording studios or just like the rehearsal ones. Because the artificial were like a band of 6 and the max amount of people were 4. And we were like, oh, okay. Then when we started REDRO, I was so grateful because there was just like 3 of us.
It's made it a lot. It's easier to manage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking last week, I think, about not even going to the studio anymore. Just going around to people's houses and doing it because we can.
Safely though, and with restrictions.
Yeah. I mean, after everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a mob of people.
I can see the pitchforks outside. Actually, I think they're running after you already. Anyone who's watched these this podcast and the first one we did with the artificial, they're gonna know you really well, but they're gonna be wondering like, who's this Alex guy they keep talking about?
Yeah,
they want to see
he doesn't
this
actually
Alex
exist.
guy. He's never here, but he's always here.
He doesn't actually exist. He's just a team of people working for us. Alex is a team.
Crazy.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Keep Alex a secret.
Yeah. You'll remain in the shadows.
You'll get conspiracy theory documentaries made about you in 30 years' time. Was Alex real or not?
Maybe
you're giving us some great ideas. I'm going to write this down. Secret Alex.
There is a chance you will hear Alex eventually one day.
Maybe.
We've started discussions of, well, mainly to fit in with our university module, but also as a form of promotion, we have started discussions to create our own podcast.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Inspired by Reese Heard.
Mm-hmm.
And the creative talks.
Creative talks, yeah.
Or chats.
So Alex will be heavily involved in that.
That's very cool. If you guys like podcasts, which I hope you do if you're watching this. Or
if you're watching
to
this podcast and you like podcasts.
you like podcasts. Again, even more reason to check out REDRO the band. Because they'll have some podcasts coming your way.
We're just so innovative.
Yeah. These guys are really innovative.
Just ideas just shooting out of us.
Yeah. How do you find because of course this is now the second band you've made based on your work at university. Do you find have you found just the sort of working towards something like a module or something like that? Have you found that helps your creative process in terms of sort of having a band, writing songs, all that kind of thing?
I guess it does motivate you to actually finish what you're doing, because I think like before we actually started REDRO, we had like a good like 20 songs or maybe more of just like acoustic guitar and vocals, and they were good, but they never went anywhere. So I guess having a module to work towards, you kind of have to finish it, which is good. But then now, you know, I think we're all more involved with REDRO, so it's kind of easier to work towards something without having anything, just to have something to do, especially now when there's nothing to do.
Oh, so little to do.
Yeah, I find I find probably your friend Alex, and I think a lot of people will probably be finding the exact same thing as he is where they will literally be doing anything at this point just to save off the boredom.
Yeah.
Is incredible. I honestly thought, like, when I started this creative chat, that we would be on like episode 2 or 3, and then after that we wouldn't have to talk about COVID anymore. But it's been like a central part of every single creative chat. Is like, how are you dealing with COVID-19? It's just like we're gonna be on like episode 45, and we're gonna be finally like, we're out, yes.
We'll be in a new band.
Yeah.
It's like 10 of us.
Still no Alex.
Alex.
Oh, no, Alex.
Oh, I've been looking forward,
Yeah,
and I
no.
guess I'll be getting a message from you guys saying, "Can we come on?"
Please.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, it's very difficult, I find, to finish projects. That's always the most difficult bit with, especially once you get into the world of DAWs and recording and stuff like that.
So much you can do.
Yeah, when getting to the point where you can say, "Nah, it's finished," is near impossible.
Possible. Yeah.
I made a big mistake. Well, it wasn't actually. It was quite useful, but I had this one song I was working on for REDRO that I was really, really happy with, and I was like, right, it's coming to like the end now. Like, it surely isn't anything. And I thought, like, whilst at university, you have like access to like lecturers and all these people who are like in the music industry.
Yeah.
So I was sending it to Will, Johnny, and Adam. I was like, can I get some advice on how I could just take this to the end? And they gave me like this advice, but it was all like, it was really good advice. It was all stuff I was like, I didn't know how to do.
Yeah.
And now I'm kind of, I just got to leave the track now for ages and just can't touch it because I'm like, what? How do I add this? Where does this go? What does that mean? And all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've had things before where I've asked different people about certain tracks, and like both people have said like near opposite things about the track. They're like, "Oh, I think you should like, you know, add a bit more drums or a bit more bass in here," and then the other person said like, "Oh, the bass guitar's too loud," or something like that, and I'm just like, "Oh no."
Yeah, Johnny did say he liked it, which is a massive.
That's
great.
Big praise.
And Will said he liked it as well, and I haven't heard back from Adam yet.
Yeah, I don't think Adam's heard any of my music yet.
I love Adam.
Oh no, I think he actually was the one that marked my 140 module. So he has heard my music before.
Which one was 140? Oh, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing like the the stepped up version of that now.
How is it stepped up? Do we have to do more than the first years?
I think so.
Well, the presentation was 10 minutes, and now it's half an hour.
Oh my god, is it half an hour?
Is it?
I think so. I think it's an half an hour presentation.
Oh dear.
Oh.
You're witnessing a live revelation of
yes.
everyone going, "Oh no,"
Breaking
when they have a lot
news.
more work to
Breaking
do.
news, but to us now.
10-minute headline multiplied by 3.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It is. It's great.
It really is.
Yeah, human interaction. Who would have thought?
Are you in Devon now, Reese, or are you back in Cornwall?
I'm back in Cornwall, yeah. So I'm currently down in Cornwall. yeah.
In your lovely house that I've heard is very nice.
Your ranch.
It is. Is a ranch of sorts. Yeah. It's a
You
great.
staying
Right.
there next year?
Hopefully, if
Mm.
all goes well. It is. It's kind of. It's an interesting place to live because from a house point of view, it's amazing. You know, no one around us, so we can make as much noise as we want, that kind of thing. But getting anywhere, we don't live near like a local shop, and like to get a bus from here is an absolute pain in the ass. So I pretty much just single-handedly rely on my housemates to drive me places.
Mm.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's not too bad, but it can be a bit annoying sometimes when people are like, "Hey, want to go out in Falmouth?" And I'm like, "Yeah, guys, drive me, please." Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of the opposite. I mean, I live right on the high street, and you
Oh,
kind of
nice.
sometimes you wish you lived in the middle of nowhere because it was so loud. Sometimes
I'm gonna say, does it get loud?
not on my side. We're right on
Oh.
the high street, and one side looks out onto the high street, and one side looks out onto the harbour, and I'm on the harbour side, so it's not as loud as when I go into like Sarah's room, who lives on the high street bit. It doesn't live on the high street. It lives on a house in a room, looks out onto the high street,
You're that
and
guy.
and that it can be noisy. Like she can't open the window without some drunk man throwing something in.
See, I'm
That
on,
was
I'm on the high
If a
street.
drunk man could throw something in from the
We're really
I'm
selling
on
the
the high
Falmouth High
street behind
Street
my
here.
flat, and if I hear someone shouting, I put my head out the window. But because there's another block of flats on the other side, you just see all these like heads pop out the window, and then you're just like, oh, you're right, and then everyone just starts watching like what's going on the street
like Sesame Street.
right outside the bar.
Sesame Street.
That's brilliant.
Have you
Oh,
seen how they
they-
do Big Bird? Just to, oh, we're talking about Sesame Street. You know Big Bird. You know Big Bird.
Yeah, big
The
bird.
big bird. The big yellow bird.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
So
Yeah, I know Big Bird.
he was on this like chat show the other day. No, he wasn't. He was on like this game show.
The Chase.
And they asked how tall he was, and he was like, I think he's like 8'4" or something, like ridiculous. And I googled. I got to send you a picture. I'll send you a picture in a bit. But I googled how they do Big Bird, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll move you back. And he's got an arm like this. Actually, I'll just do it with my cardigan.
This is
So-
getting brilliant. I'm
his,
so
his
intrigued.
arms are like this, and he puts one in there, and then he takes this arm out, like takes this arm out, so his arms are like this. The guy inside, not Big Bird, because Big Bird's a guy inside, and so his arms are like this, but it's actually just one arm, and then his other arm goes up here and does this for his
Is that a
face.
joke? Is that actually how he does it?
Google it. Look, and those are his arms, but that's his
Are you
mouth.
allowed to share this information?
Elmo's gonna come after me.
This is
Yeah.
the third breaking news.
Right. So many title headlines.
I'm gonna send you a picture right now.
Have you seen Dora the Explorer? She's meant to be like 6 foot or something. I'm joking.
This conversation has gone.
It kind of makes sense because the monkey's like tiny.
Yeah, he
Like,
is.
it's a monkey, like could be like a chimpanzee.
Yeah, but he's like proportionate to her height. I mean, if she's 6 foot, he has to be at least like 5.
Yeah, easy.
Is that a proportionate monkey height?
What is that other thing? Like how big's Gru? That's where Gru's huge.
Oh, he's like 16
Cru-
foot.
There's one. There's one. I think no, it's the Teletubbies. They're going to be like 12 feet each.
That
Like,
is
imagine
ridiculous.
how terrifying that would
That's
be.
terrifying.
I
I swear
know.
Peppa Pig's like 6 foot.
Oh yeah, that's it. Peppa Pig's massive. Yeah,
What about Daddy Pig? He must be.
I think he's
humongous.
pretty large. It's a large man.
You know the
Pig.
Burj Khalifa.
Right, I'm about to show you a picture.
Oh my god.
That's brilliant.
Oh my god, keep
Where
it,
is he
keep it,
looking?
yeah, keep it there. Oh,
Who would have known?
beautiful.
I feel scammed. The fact it wasn't actually a bird.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have known? Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought such chonk was not real chonk?
So chunk. Anyway, yeah. So we're thinking of doing another music video for this EP.
Just right back on top.
We should get Big Bird in on it.
I think that'd be good. If you need a big bird, actually no, I'm not tall enough. Crap. If you need a
Baby bird.
yeah, if you need baby bird, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Baby Bird.
That's incredible.
It's an awfully odd tangent.
Uh,
Sorry.
So yeah, so for all the people who are still watching, if you've gotten past the big
Why?
bird bit,
Well done.
you're clearly a big fan of either this chat or these guys.
Sesame Street.
Or Big Bird. There's someone at home thinking, that's not how they do it. I
He's
know
a
how
real
they do
bird.
it. That's not how they do it. It is a big bird.
We're just big bird deniers, really, aren't we?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's exactly what we are.
So, where can people find the REDRO band for more of this crazy, amazing big bird talk?
Big Bird talk. Maybe that's what our podcast should be called.
Big Bird Talk.
Big bird talk.
We were going to call it Milky Chats initially, but I don't think that. fits.
Milky Chats.
Yeah, because the theme for the podcast came when me and Alex used to just sit in one of the Glasney kitchens and just drink milk
Oh
and
yeah.
just talk absolute nonsense for like
I
3
thought it
hours.
was a play on words from the band Milky Chance.
No, but
Milky
it does sound like
Chance.
that.
Yeah.
It does sound like. Oh, I do like Milky Chance. He is good.
But Milky Chats. Any ETA on when Milky Chats is coming out, or is this just a complete up in the air?
This is something that came about yesterday.
This
just
is
like
incredible.
An embryo
So-
at the moment.
Yeah, it could be a while. It could be a while.
But we'll
But
keep
when
everyone
it's here,
posted.
you'll know about it.
Yeah.
We'll know about it, yeah. It's because everyone will stop watching this and they'll be watching Milky Chats
Yeah.
instead.
We'll steal your fan base.
Oh, wow. Well, this has been a pretty cool chat. Had a weird tangent in the middle, but it's
It's got to,
It
hasn't
was
it?
kind of
he's
weird.
got to, yeah.
Let's just make sure we have to make sure we've repped everything.
Right.
The
Tip.
EP in May, but
Hopefully.
follow the band Insta,
Go and really
which
promote that.
is
Redro the
Redro
band.
the band. Music video maybe for the new one, and then go watch the other one we've done for the single, which is out now.
And if you can't find the music video, it's Redro DDRR on YouTube.
DDR on Spotify.
Yeah. Is there anything that podcast maybe?
Podcast maybe.
Potential podcast coming to your ears.
Mhm. Anything else?
Is that it?
I think so. Have you guys? No, it's a bit of a weird tangent again. I won't go into.
No, you've got to now.
It's not even that interesting. I've just bought some T-shirts recently off this website
Oh,
called
stickers.
Everton.
Sorry.
Stickers.
Stickers. Yeah.
Stickers.
Oh,
sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you. but I just
There are
remembered.
stickers. Does anyone have a picture of the stickers to keep an eye out
Ruby
for?
should have the sticker.
Ruby.
video.
Oh my
Sorry,
god, Ruby,
Ruby.
show them a sticker.
You can send a photograph over and I'll just like slap it on the screen at this point here.
That's a good idea.
We have lovely stickers that we are
We've got
sticking around
stickers.
Falmouth
Ooh.
when it finally stops raining, and they will actually stick to things.
We are vandalising
You
Falmouth
could
town.
be waiting a while if you're waiting for it to stop
Take
raining.
it over.
Yeah. So go
Good.
look out for them, and if you find one, you get to follow the band. That's what you get.
You get the
Look at you.
privilege.
On the sticker.
Yeah, and we'll give you a prize or something, which we'll decide when you find it.
I want to go find one.
Now that's everything, isn't it?
I'm gonna go find
Reese, you're
one now.
exempt. You're exempt from the sticker find.
What?
Yeah?
Bit
Because you
rude.
know about it. We know
Cheat.
you're gonna find one. You might go find them all.
You already live in Falmouth anyway. It's-
Gotta
People
catch 'em.
We
from
can give
around the
we
UK
can
have
give
to come down and find them.
we can give you a sticker if you want.
Oh, that'll be alright. I need some more stickers for my guitar case.
I thought he said no then. I thought he said no, I'm all right. Yeah, we'll hook you up.
Hook me up, yes. And if you want to be hooked up by Anderson, Ruby, and Cass, check out their Instagram. It should be
What?
in the. There should be a bar just here that has it all.
REDRO the band.
Will,
no
will it be on
space.
our screen or on your screen?
It'll be on.
Can you see?
It'll be on
Oh,
the
I've got
creative
gallery view
chat
on.
screen
Okay.
when it's
So,
uploaded
I'll-
because we can't see it right now, but there'll be things flying in from all corners of the screen.
It's like
Telling
Batman,
Whoa.
old
where
Batman.
to go.
Pow, zoom.
Yeah. Well, that kind of
Boink.
That's
stuff
amazing.
is amazing. It's the power of a Premiere Pro.
Yeah. Right now, after the stickers, that is everything. I think.
I think that's everything now.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on, guys. It's been great to have you on for a second time.
No, thank you for having us on for a
Thanks,
second
Reese.
time.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's been really
Dealing
fun.
with it.
We'll
Mate.
come back when we've formed another band.
And I look forward to it.
With
And we'll find out how they do Elmo next time.
yes. What's that other one called? Oscar the Grouch. The one in the bin.
The green one.
Yeah, the green. Okay.
Right.
So, thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everyone who's watched this far. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed these three lovely people as well.
Thank you
Oh,
very
yes.
much.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Yes, so thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.